The other day, I talked about the exhausting efforts of collecting physical games and why I'm shifting more digitally these days. But today, I want to talk about all the games and show you guys the games I collected for my Nintendo Switch in the month of October, because I have a lot of them and it'd be kind of fun just to go over and do for fun. Yeah, same shirt, same hat, same day, different recording. Let's do this. And I'm not saying all these games are new, like they came out in October. I'm just saying these are the ones I picked up along the way because I usually wait for sales and whatnot. So let's start off with a game that a lot of people liked, but I have not been excited in the least bit to play. So I waited for a sale and I found it for $18 off and decided it was good enough at this point. Nintendo Switch Sports. Now, I know a lot of people like this, but I have to be real with you. 6 mini games that you play online with other people doesn't sound that great to me. It doesn't sound like a $50 experience, hence why I waited for a sale and I finally found a good enough price for it, and I hope it's good. I'm definitely going to try it, but in my experience with Nintendo and their sports titles they are severely limited. Not a lot of content, not a lot of bang for your buck, so hoping this will somehow change my opinion, but I am very doubtful. Up next is a game that doesn't look like it reviewed very well, and a lot of people have said it's not very good, but I want to check it out anyways because I got it for over 50% off. It's God of Rock. This is a battle to the beat, and it says in the back, in a clash for musical supremacy in this competitive rhythm-based fighter. It sounds really good. That sounds right up my alley. A fighting rhythm game? Like, how is this bad? I haven't really seen the reviews too much, but it's averaging like 3 out of 5 stars to sum it up. I hope it's good. It looks so good. It looks like it would be a good time. Maybe it just released really like broken. But we'll find out. I'm definitely going to give it a try and just see what the commotion's about. Maybe I'll actually really like it though. God of Rock just seems like a cool game. I love rhythm games myself. Hoping this one's a good one. Very interesting title because it's not a franchise I care about, but I have a lot of this franchise on the Switch now. It's brand new still. Digimon Survive? It's apparently more of a visual novel than a typical Digimon game. $20 on sale though, and I heard this was actually really good, had a really interesting story, and a lot of people that played it said it's actually very enjoyable, and I really like visual novels. So if that's everything this is, then you know what? I'm going to give it a try, right? I'm going to have to give this guy a try sometime. I might not get to it for a long time, but all the same, for $20, man, you can't beat it. If it has a good story, that's always worth it to me. So this should be an interesting one. If you've played it, dude, let me know if this is as good as people are saying it is. Up next is a game that I absolutely have played and I absolutely love, and when it came out physically, I got all excited and pre-ordered that on day one and waited what felt like a year to get it, but I got it. The Artful Escape. This is one of the best games I played. Was it in 2021? Woohoo! Time flies by. It was like 2 years ago. But yeah, no, was it 2020? It was one of those years. Love it. I love The Artful Escape. This is such a cool game. And you know why it's cool? It's because Annapurna made it. Annapurna Interactive, they are by far the best publisher of indie titles and just games in general. Anytime they come out with something, it's always unique and interesting. Even if it's not the best, it will always be unique and interesting. And this is no exception, except that this game is amazing. Great music, great narrative adventure. It is a mind trip. And it is a good mind trip. If you haven't checked out The Artful Escape, by the way, it's available on everything. Steam and PlayStation, Xbox. You don't have an excuse not to play it. Do it. It's worth it. I love it. I own it physically. I probably still open it up to see what the inside cover art is like, but it came with pics. It came with freaking pics, man. And that's awesome. So yeah, good game. Happy to have it in my collection. Next one, I Am 8-Bit. Same company, same thing. We Are OFK. Now, I own this game digitally for my PlayStation 5, so I don't really have a need to play it on my Switch right now. And I probably won't, but I'm about to jump into this game. I'm going to have some downtime in December, and We Are OFK is one of those games that I'm going to be checking out. I hope it's good. It's an episodic adventure. and those are definitely hit or miss. For the most part, I feel like episodic adventures are pretty good. I really like them, especially when they release all the episodes at the same time, and I hate waiting for episodes. Fun random tangent, there's a game called Scarlet Hollow that I've been playing with my sister right now. It's an episodic adventure. They haven't fully finished it yet, but we've been going through it. We just got done with chapter 3, I believe, and it has been awesome. Such a good visual novel, just fun choices. It's intense, it's scary. I love Scarlet Hollow. So if you want my random recommendation of the day as well, that's a cool one to check out on PC. But yeah, we are OFK. I got this. Haha, I hope you like it. Moving on. Okay, so this game, I already flipped it because let me show you what the normal cover is. Monster Menu. Looks dang fun. Crazy game. It's like a dungeon crawler, and then you eat the monsters, and it looks bizarre, alright? It looks really cool. NIS America has brought over some very interesting titles to us over here in the West. But look at this back art, man. Look at this cover art, the reversible cover art. This is just gorgeous, right? And then look in the back. Look how cute this is. They're eating and yummy. It's happy good times. It looks adorable. I don't know too much about this game, but Monster Menu, the Scavenger's Cookbook, I really want to check this out. Too many games this year, though, right? Just too many stinking games in 2023. I'm having a hard enough time finishing simple games like Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I will probably not get to this year. Add it to my never-ending backlog, but it looks like a ton of fun. I hope it is. I hope people are enjoying it. And we got a game that I'm gonna also probably check out in December, and I'm dreading because it doesn't look very good at all. And this is coming from a guy that was really excited about it because I played the predecessor on the Nintendo 3DS, and that is Detective Pikachu. I can't say it, man. Detective Pikachu Returns. There we go. Just gotta say it more manly or something. Yeah, it doesn't look great. It's brand new still. I haven't even opened it. The reviews for it haven't been that great either. About what I would have expected, if I'm being honest, because I tried to go back and replay the original on the 3DS, and it's a slog. Even the 3DS one is a slog. So I was like, this game I hope isn't a slog, and then I saw reviews saying, yeah, it's kind of a slog, and it didn't look that great, and it wasn't the prettiest, and some other issues they had with it. I was like, I'm still gonna pick it up and check it out. I probably won't finish the game, but maybe it'll surprise me, because I really like Detective Pikachu. Like, the concept I think is awesome, but I do have to say the first game at least really held your hand a little bit too much. I know it's intended for children, but kids are smarter than that game. You don't have to guide them gently through the entire game, and this game looks like it does exactly that again, so I hope it's better than that. I will check it out probably in December, and maybe I'll give you guys some feedback then, but I'm just not that invested in it. But I still picked it up. Had trade credit, so I didn't really lose any money for buying this. It's not going to be that great, is it? The next game is a game by Nicalis. They publish a lot of cool indie titles as well. Really like the games they publish typically. This game is weird. This is a prequel to The Binding of Isaac, and it's called The Legend of Bumbo. Yes. If you haven't heard of this game, yeah, me neither, but I saw it and it became apparently available, and I got all excited because anytime Nicalis publishes something, I just get excited, and I had to pick it up. But yeah, The Legend of Bumbo. Bumbo want coin. I don't know. I'm assuming it's a lot like The Binding of Isaac, which is a phenomenal indie title, but Bumbo? Next up is a game that I have played and I did enjoy on my PlayStation 5. I didn't finish it, I got sidetracked, but was kind of interested to see how it would perform on the Nintendo Switch. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Now, I am not a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan. There has been a lot of games, and most of them are misses than hits for me. But Security Breach, I did enjoy. I liked their approach, and I liked the whole first-person perspective, and when you were able to crawl inside Freddy himself to like protect you from the other animatronic things. They had some really cool ideas here. I did have some lighting issues. Sometimes it was hard for me to see at moments, even with the flashlight and whatnot. But for the most part, what I played, I enjoyed. Now, how will this turn out on the Switch, though? I'm not certain, but I kind of want to find out. Maybe I'll have a chance to play it. If not, all the same, I still got it in my collection, and I actually own all of the Five Nights at Freddy's games that have been made available to the Switch. I own all of them. There's quite a lot to own on your Nintendo Switch too, by the way, so yeah. And then in this game, I wanted to collect just strictly for collecting for my Nintendo Switch because I have it digitally for the PlayStation VR 2, and I have this digitally for the PlayStation VR. It is Tetris Effect Connected. Now, this is an awesome Tetris game. Like, I love this game. The music in this game that you listen to while playing this game is just incredible. And the way this game presents itself, its presentation is top notch. There is one thing I will say though, for people that are interested in Tetris Effect Connected, while I am certain it plays and is really fun on the Nintendo Switch, play it in VR. If you have the option to play this on your PlayStation VR or VR 2 headsets, do it that way. It is so cool to just have the screen there and the music and the atmosphere and the vibe it gives off. Phenomenal that way. One of my favorite VR games I've ever played. Happy to have a physical copy on my Nintendo Switch. I have zero interest though in playing it on my Nintendo Switch because I can play it on the VR 2, and I have played it on the VR 2, and it is just such a good time. So do give this game a try though if you can only play it on the Switch. Seriously, the music's banging. Lots of different music than you're accustomed to from other Tetris games. Disney Magical World 2. Yeah. I know nothing about this game. I'm not gonna lie, I have zero interest. It became super cheap on like a special like Cyber Monday-esque type of deal. I didn't break the bank on it. I have zero interest in playing it. I got it for just to have it in my collection. Maybe I'll get to it at some point, but it's Disney. I'm not a big Disney guy. Next up is a game I do want to play because it's part of the Adventure series, and that's Anonymous Code. Now this is apparently the conclusion to that whole Steins Gate saga that's been pretty crazy, and I haven't been able to get around to playing all of it yet, so I want to get through all of that first before I play this one. But Anonymous Code looks good, guys. Like, this game just looks amazing. Like, literally the back here, it says Hack into God, which just sounds so cool. So, it's a visual novel for the most part. If you've played Steins Gate, you probably have a good idea of what you're getting into. I've played Steins Gate. I really enjoyed it. So, like I said, though, I just got to get through all the other games in this franchise before I get to this one, but this came out and I was very excited to have it, at least in my collection. I will eventually get to it, add it on my never-ending backlog, but when I do get to this, I'm certain it will be phenomenal. And then the last one, guys, that we're going to get through is, this is an interesting one, The Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails. Now, I've heard mixed results about whether or not this game is good or not, but I don't really care. I've seen the trailer and I decided this looks like it'd be right up my alley. It looks like an awesome, fun little RPG. I really want to get into it, but oh my gosh, 2023's time has just been tough, man. Especially for RPGs because they take so much of your time. But this looks like a really cool game. Like I said, I don't know much about it. It apparently came out originally on the PSP. It's been remade for the Nintendo Switch and stuff, and the PlayStation 4. I hope it's good. I think the feedback's been, for the most part, decently positive. Like I said, there's some mixed reports on it, but all the same, if you're interested in playing yet another RPG with all the other awesome RPGs that have come out this year, here's another candidate for you. Hopefully, you can let me know if I just need to get into this sooner versus later, though. That would be great feedback, because this game looks good. I think this game looks really interesting. And then last but not least, the last game I got in the month of October is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. If you haven't played this, sucks to be you. It's so good. Oh, I love this game. I'm gonna wait. I'll do a review on this. Yeah, this concludes it, guys. Let me get the stack for you. Held it. I got it. I got the stack here. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. Let's go the other way so you can see the titles. So as you can see, Not the biggest stack. I've had much bigger when I've done collection things, but this is still pretty good, right? It's still respectful. Still a respectful stack of games. Really like it. I've been playing digitally Sonic Superstars on my PlayStation 5, by the way. I'm enjoying it. I'm not blown away by any means. I love my Sonic. It's definitely a good Sonic game, but I'm not going to say it's the best Sonic game I've ever played. But I'm definitely enjoying it. I will pick it up physically when it goes on sale inevitably for the Nintendo Switch that way, and then I'll have it then. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Just couldn't get out to the store and didn't want to wait to try Sonic because Super Mario Bros. Was knocking on the door then. But yeah, this is my collection so far for the Nintendo Switch in the month of October. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Sorry, I don't have the fancy green screen software, so I just kind of use natural light to show off my face, and I hope you enjoy the naturalisticness, the naturalism of my videos, and I will see you on the next one. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout. Praise be to Yevon, guys. Take care.